Long ago, in the early days, the tortoise had the smoothest, most beautiful shell in the whole animal kingdom. It shined like polished clay. He loved showing it off, and he loved tricking other animals even more. One season, the birds of the sky planned a great feast. They had gathered plenty of food, ripe fruits, roasted nuts, honey, and sweet berries. The feast would be held in the clouds far above the earth. When the tortoise heard about it, his eyes widened. Food, free food in the sky. He licked his lips. I must go. But of course, tortoises cannot fly. So he went to visit the birds. My dear friends, he said sweetly, I hear you are having a feast, and I, being such a close friend, I would love to join you. The birds laughed, but you cannot fly. The tortoise smiled cunningly. That can be solved. He convinced each bird to pluck one feather and give it to him. Just one tiny feather from each of you. You won't even miss it. The birds agreed, and soon the tortoise had enough feathers to make himself wings. The birds tied the feathers to his arms, and with a big flap, the tortoise rose into the sky. Up, up, up they went through the clouds until they reached the grand feast. The food was beautifully arranged. The smells filled the air. Everyone welcomed the guests. But before they began to eat, the tortoise stood up and cleared his throat. In my culture, he said proudly, it is a tradition that before we eat, we give ourselves new names. He smiled sillily. And I choose the name, all of you. The birds did not suspect anything. They just nodded and chose simple names. When the food was served, the announcer said, all this food is for all of you. Tortoise jumped forward. That is me, that's me. And he ate and ate and ate. He finished the meat. He swallowed the fruits. He licked the honey bowl clean. The birds got nothing. Angry and disappointed, the birds gathered together. This greedy tortoise has tricked us again, they whispered. They decided to teach him a lesson. When the feast was over and it was time to fly back to earth, each bird quietly untied the feathers they had given him. One by one, they pulled them away. The tortoise suddenly felt light, too light. He looked down and saw the whole earth far, far below. Friends, wait, help me! But the birds flew away. Tortoise had no wings now. He panicked. He shouted down to the ground, please, someone spread soft things so I can land safely. Only the tortoise's wife heard him. She quickly gathered dry leaves and soft grass, thinking it would help. But the tortoise was heavy, very heavy. He fell from the sky, whoosh, pa! He landed so hard that his beautiful smooth shell broke into pieces. His wife cried and collected every piece, fitting them together as best as she could, but the shell was never smooth again. From that day on, the tortoise's shell has remained cracked, showing the world the price of greed. What do we learn from this? Greed can make you lose everything, even the things you love most. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've learned something from this video. Please subscribe for more beautiful African tales.